Hi, I'm Nemanja. Today I will break down the VSL structure that will increase your conversion rate, how I structure my VSLs, why I structure them in a specific way, and all of the mindset behind it. So we have 7 steps to it: hook, results, pain amplification, solution introduction, backstory, trust building, and call to action. Before we start analyzing all of the steps, before we start producing VSLs, we need to focus on knowing what you're selling and knowing who you're trying to sell to. Without these two informations, you can create the most beautiful video, you can structure VSLs in whatever structure you want, but you won't use the most out of it. You will be leaving so much money on the table by not knowing who you're trying to sell to, what are their pain points, what to focus on, what's important for them, what their day-to-day looks like, how your product will change their life, because we're going to use lots of visualizations here. We're going to make them feel emotions through these VSLs, so it's much easier for them to understand the value that you're offering to them. Let's start off with the number one, which is hook. The script that I'm going to analyze today is my previous VSL script. My offer is selling VSLs that convert. I sell it to people who have high ticket courses, high ticket programs, or high ticket products that they're selling online. So what is hook? Hook is the beginning of video, the intro, something that should grab the most attention. This is the only chance to call out our audience, to say something that's going to intrigue them, to make them interested, because if we miss this chance, we can forget about all of the other steps. They're not going to stay in the video. So the hook is the number one thing that we need to analyze, and most of the times we will split test the hook just like we're doing in ads, because different variations of those first few seconds can make a total difference. It should grab the attention by being a big promise, by calling out your audience, by telling them why they should continue watching the video. My call out is very good because I call out the right audience, someone who needs VSLs and someone who struggles with his VSL performance. And this question implies that I might be the right person to help them. Then immediately when I have their attention, I'm going to show the results. I'm going to show how I helped my previous clients by showing revenue screenshots, by showing results, retention rate, conversion rate, by showing before and afters. The best way to show your competence is to show how you helped your previous clients, especially showing the example of person who came from the same place as your prospects. So here I mentioned Nick came to me with this video and ended up with this video. Wes came with this video and ended up with this video. Henry came with this video and ended up with this video. Here showed the difference between the raw footage and final video that I provided to my clients. I also showed testimonials from all of these people where they share how was the experience collaborating with me. Then we move on to pain amplification. Now they already know that I'm competent to talk about things. I analyzed my target audience very well. I know what they're struggling with because I was the person who struggled with VSLs years ago. And I know every pain point that I can point at them. They probably worked with cheap editors. Those editors maybe know how to edit well, but they don't know how to edit videos that sell. They don't know about marketing. They don't know how to make videos that will suit their target audience. They were inconsistent with quality. They didn't have the right processes and systems to make the collaboration effortless. Because when someone works with me, I give them the total opposite. My folders are super well organized. I make the process of uploading the footage effortless. I make the communication effortless. Whenever they contact me, I'm immediately there. When I obtained all of these things, I know that my product is good and I'm going to use that in my advantage. I'm going to leverage what someone else is missing in their product, and I'm going to show how my product is the best one out there. I'm going to use the pain amplification until it reaches the top. And once my prospect starts visualizing the pain that they're having, I'm going to introduce the solution. So I say, that's where I come in. I'm going to make everything effortless. You won't have to worry about anything, and you will achieve your dream outcome. Who you're trying to sell to needs to know that they're going to achieve their dream outcome 100%. They need to know that you are a reliable person to get them the results. They need to know that there won't be as much effort on their side, because most of my clients have the money, have the right product, but don't have time to waste on unnecessary communication. Don't have time to waste on some stupid questions. And I understand that. I'm not going to ask those. The only effort that my clients need to go through is to tell me who are they trying to sell to, what tactics they used before. They will explain me more about their product, about the pain that their customers are having, and then it's super easy for them to make the decision. Then I use the backstory. I explain them how I got to this point where I became competent to offer them my services. And I explain them my true story. I struggled with VSLs for years. I struggled with finding jobs. I struggled with finding new clients. And then once I started learning about marketing and implementing my video editing skills with marketing, I got the perfect product, which is a VSL that actually converts, which actually resonates with the customer avatar. And then it's about building more trust. You saw my landing page. I have tons of case studies. I have tons of results to show. I have tons of testimonials. I have tons of videos of me just talking so you can learn who I am as a person. All of this builds so much trust. If you're selling a high ticket product and there's no social proof of you helping other people, you have no testimonials, you have no case studies of why your product will help them, you have no social presence online, it's very hard for people to make the purchasing decision. Just nurturing people, showing them that you will be there for them, that you will solve all of their problems, that your product will deliver them their dream outcome, just being there and just showing that and just building more trust will affect the sale. It will make them jump over the fence and buy your product. And then finally, after you show everything, you need to create a call to action. You need to lead them through the next steps of reaching out to you or buying your product. If you're selling a course, if you have a personal brand and you're offering consultations, you're offering them your services, then I would highly suggest you to create a Calendly link so they can book a call with you. One-on-one Zoom call, you will talk directly to them, you will answer all of their questions, you'll tell them how your processes work, and that's how you're going to sell. If you're selling a physical product, you might not need to get on a call, but your call to action should be as simple as possible. They should be able to choose the quantity, they should be able to write their shipping address, and they should be able to pay through your website. Don't make things complicated. One call to action and that's it. The customer's journey needs to be as easy as possible, and your whole funnel should lead to call to action. People often ask me about the length of VSLs. As a rule of thumb, the higher the price of the product, the longer the length should be. If you're selling a $5 product, there's not as big investment. People don't have high expectations and you don't even need a VSL. You can just show pictures of your product and that's it. But if you're selling something that costs $10,000, for most of the people, that's a lot of money. They want to be sure that your product is good for them. They want to make sure that it will bring them results that they're looking for. I advise my clients to make VSLs at around 10 to 30 minutes long, depending on what they're selling, but I also encourage them to build up that social proof, to build their personal brand, to create case studies, to interview their previous clients and customers, so they can build up a whole system around that VSL. Because VSL by itself is not enough. You need to have the right funnel, you need to have some social presence. The more things you have around the VSL, the more easy it becomes to sell. That's it for today's case study. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. If you want to work with me, if you want me to structure your VSLs, to produce the videos for you, to take care of everything, feel free to reach out, and I'm looking forward to talk to you.